Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano with intro music. Intro music remix. Jay Sano 19, Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19, Jay Sano 19. Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Jeff again coming to you from the Mindcrack server, and it's been a little while since I've recorded on the Mindcrack server. I haven't just had a chance due to work and the fire department, all this stuff. I know I use the same excuses every single time. I've decided, though, I need to get myself organized. There's no question about that, but that is not what this episode is going to be about. This is going to be about doing some organization, but nothing too crazy. I'm going to... Hey, the gyms is on. Hey, gyms. I'm going to set up that area a little bit better so I can, get proper farms going for my food, because I keep running out of food just because I'm not harvesting it enough and they're not big enough. So I'm going to be working on that. I need X's. Just some basic cleaning up, and then I'm going to actually decide where I'm going to make my official base for all my stuff, because it's coming slowly but surely. Sure, let's just do that for now. So as you can see off camera, I've been doing some more placement of the snow. It takes a long time. I actually did it on camera, but then it turned out it was just me like putting snow down. I wasn't even talking that much. So it's coming along. I utilized Doc's snow creation place. It's automated snow harvester, which I guess it's not completely automated, but it's as damn close as you can get to being a completely automated system. And I only say that because of the fact that you have to have enough shovels and replenish your shovels and things like that, which is something that you have to get the snow. So that's the only thing that makes it not completely automated, but you can put so many shovels in there that you will never ever come close to running out of shovels, essentially, or you'd run out of shovels long before you would, or long after you would have filled up all of the snow reserves that were like possible to make, so it'd be pointless to keep mining at that point anyway. But so it's a really great design. I really like it. I utilized it. I'm gonna go probably sit there AFK one night and get as much snow as I possibly can as well, so I can finish this mountain off, which would be great because it's gonna take quite a while. But in other news, ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I want to talk about this for a second. I want to talk about it because of the fact that, I've recently done the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. You know what? We're on the newer snapshot. I don't know if the snow has the same effect that it did in the other snapshot, if I'm going to be in danger by a lot more mobs because they won't be dancing around and doing crazy things. But I want to say a couple things about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. So, for the most part, ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, I believe, is really well received by a lot of people because they understand the purpose of it. Raise money for ALS research, raise awareness about the problem, so that more people are aware of it, more people want to help and donate and things like that. That is the main concept of the Ice Bucket Challenge. That's what it's for. It's what it's meant to do, and it has done its job extremely well. Now, what I was not expecting, because I really didn't know about this quote-unquote movement when I did mine. I just did it for fun to get the, more awareness built. I was challenged. I wanted to partake in it. It's an organization I completely agree with and can stand behind. So I, as I said in my video, I donated as well as completed the Ice Bucket Challenge because I felt that, just doing the challenge, yes, it does. It raises awareness for people, and it helps get some information out there. But just... Oh, Jesus, he scared the crap out of me. You scared me. Just doing the challenge, though, doesn't get money into the organization's hand. However, as I said in my video, doing the challenge, if you can't afford to, you do the challenge, other people see it, you challenge some other people, and they are able to donate, then it does serve a purpose of getting some, awareness and things like that out there. I mean, it's all for a good cause. No matter how you look at it, in my opinion, it's all for a good cause. Now, I was unaware that there was a movement out there that was completely against the Ice Bucket Challenge. Completely goes out of their way to make sure everybody knows that they're not going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge and why it's so stupid and people shouldn't be doing it anymore. And I was kind of shocked at the amount of negative comments about the Ice Bucket Challenge. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. I thought the Gyms was playing tricks on me. What a jerk. Not the Gyms. This witch. I was like, why is the Gym splashing me with potions? But no, it wasn't him at all. It was this stupid witch who put slowness and poison on me. I want to... Well, you're a skeleton, though. You're hard to do that, too. Oh, God. You're going to damage me. I want to see if this creeper... Oh, there's a couple. There's one up there, too. Does he get stuck on the snow still? He does not appear to. Oh, God. Oh, good God. I am no longer safe in my snowy biome. Though this creeper seems to be a little confused at exactly what he's doing. No! That was a big freaking explosion for a normal creeper. Either way. So I was very shocked at a lot of the negative comments on my video for the people thinking it was like a horrible, horrible thing to do and why it's such a horrible thing, and how multiple times on the people who did make negative comments, they specifically stated, this does nothing, it does not raise awareness, it's a waste of time, etc., etc., etc. Now let me put out some facts. I think if I read the fact correctly, and I'm remembering it correctly, ALS organization last year earned $19 million or something like that for the entire year. I don't have... What the heck? I don't have a... Sorry, sticks. I don't have cobble on me at all. But they earned like $19.8 million or something for the entirety of last year. In the last month since the Ice Bucket Challenge has been going, I read that they've already earned over $50 million. So a month to earn $50 million because of the Ice Bucket Challenge, because it raised the awareness. So before you start sitting there and trying to say that it will do nothing, it's so pointless, and have this big I'm anti-helping people type of attitude. Now, you know what? If you really don't believe in the Ice Bucket Challenge, don't do it. But knocking other people who do it for a good cause, granted, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that are out there doing it for things other than a good cause. There is a lot of people who will do it because they want to gain popularity or whatnot. So, I mean, you have that aspect of it too. Well, hi, buddy. How you doing? Oh, you left. Don't you dare hide in the shade. That's what you get. So you do have that group of people too, and I understand that. However, if you just want to go to other people's videos and comment about why they're basically what's wrong with society because they're trying to help out and they're trying to help raise the awareness, at least have your facts right. Don't say it's not going to raise awareness for anything, and that's why it's stupid, when it obviously is proven to have done exactly that. So, basically, quit being a dickhead, and... Oh god, that's going to hurt. Oh, Jesus. Wow, I can see through the world. Hello, through the world! Oh. I haven't seen a chunkier like that in quite a while. But, yeah, I mean, that's just... Honestly, people like that just piss me off, because you're doing something for the sake of being an asshole, is all you're doing. You're not going to other people's videos to comment, why do you disagree with the Ice Bucket Challenge when you do it in that negative way, because you're actually trying to prove a logical point. You're doing it to be an asshole. So stop being an asshole. Like, sorry, it's just, it really pisses me off when people want to sit there on their, you know, their moral high horse somehow, and their moral high horse involves not donating and not helping people out when they can. I understand that people who don't do it. I understand the people who want to do it and can't because they don't have enough money to donate. I get that completely. I'm not telling anybody that they should ever donate beyond their means. Like, anybody, there's some people, like, you know, get into something a little controversial. Churches in general, in my opinion, you know, it's the expectation that, you know, you donate to church if you're a church member. I think some religions want, you know, specifically it's like 10% of your earnings should be going toward church and all this stuff. And I don't agree with that at all. I agree that if you want to donate, you donate what you can and what you can afford. You never donate what's going to negatively affect you. I'm not saying not to donate. Just never donate what will negatively affect you. Why didn't that work? They changed the recipe for fences. I don't remember what to, but they did it because they're different color fences now. Was it something like that? This is still a fence gate. Oh, God. I have absolutely no idea. Stop it. Stop. I can't click. There it is. God, it takes a hell of a lot more. I guess it gives you 3 now instead of 2. It takes a hell of a lot more supplies than it used to, though. So let's... Either way, I need fences. There's no way around needing fences. There we go. I'm sorry, I was getting a little bit out of hand there, but I mean, stop it. Basically, quit being an asshole. End of story. That's all there is to it. Speaking of being an asshole, not really speaking of being an asshole, but speaking of swearing, using language like that, which you guys, it's kind of funny because if you knew me, I swear a lot. I have kind of a mouth like a sailor. I keep it pretty low-key on my YouTube channel, which I remember at one point, when I first started creating YouTube videos, I think Guude said the same thing too, which is hilarious. I first started creating YouTube videos, and I said that I was going to try to keep things... I don't know why I just did that arbitrary amount of space. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should probably cut that back one more, shouldn't I? Because if I have... I don't think water will flow all the way from end to end, will it? Oh, it will. Perfect! I mean, I planned that. I planned it just like that. I actually don't want that. I want water underneath. Does water underneath block toilet? Make it work? Let's find out. I don't know why I'm breaking this with a bucket. But we're going to find out if I go like that, and then like that, and then go make a hoe. But I swear a lot in real life. Not just to be... I forgot to grab cobble still. Not just to, you know... Swearing can definitely help get a point across and emphasize a point when you need to. Like my rant that I just did. That was swearing for the purpose of getting a point across. I do a lot more than that. I just kind of arbitrarily swear. Don't know really why, just how I am, and I I don't really plan on that changing because I don't know. That's just who I am. I don't do it derogatorily or negatively either. Well, I can't say I don't ever or I haven't ever, but it's just the way my conversation is. But I made a comment in one of my first videos that I was going to try to keep the channel content swear free, and like I said, I'm pretty sure Guude did in one of his first videos too. I should go try to find that, but I would bet you it's like first or second video that he did that. Pretty old school. I stopped, or I couldn't do that at the beginning. I was really bad at not swearing because it was part of my normal nature, and when you get into a recording business, I don't know, recording scenario where you're putting stuff out there for the masses, a lot of people enjoyed the fact that I was swearing a lot. Oh, that's gonna block this up anyway. Some people enjoyed the fact that I was swearing a lot because it made it more funny to them. Some people did not appreciate it at all. They actually asked me not to swear. So I kind of looked at the demographics of the audience, and for the most part, the Minecraft demographic is pretty young. And especially after going to PAX last year, which was the first convention I had gone to, and realizing the Minecraft fan base was so Good. Well, it seems to have. Let's do that and see if that gets wet. If it gets wet, I'm golden, because I'm just going to dig out the whole thing underneath, which I think I'm just going to do anyways. It was such a young fan base that I did not want to swear anymore, because I wanted to kind of put out a good example for people, so that I didn't have little kids, you know, learning bad language off of me. And I'm not saying that, and I still do swear, just not nearly as often as I once did on my videos and things like that. So, I mean, it's part of life. It really is. You can't shield kids from it forever. However, I was trying to just make it more, you know, of a PG type of way. That's really weird light glitches. More of a PG-ish language. Now, like I said, that's not how I am in real life. I swear a lot in real life. And I recently put out the podcast, and amazingly have gotten a severe amount of negativity from people for the fact that I bleeped out some swearing that happened in there. Somebody made the point of, yeah, you know, when you bleep things out like that, it's pretty obvious to know what you said. And the point wasn't to not have you guys know what I said. The point was to just not have the swearing actually have occurred, whereas you're still going to understand the connotation of what I was saying. I mean, it's like that Simpsons episode. The Simpsons Marathon's on right now anyway. But it's like that Simpsons episode with Flanders when basically God is forsaking him. I can't remember exactly what the premise of it was, but he feels like God is, you know, everything he's doing is bad for Ned, and he's saving everybody else and things like that. And Flanders walks outside and he goes, and then it like transfers over and shows a picture of a church. It's church bells, and so he's like, that's the loudest swearing I've ever heard. And it's because of the fact that he just said, you know, the F word, but we didn't really actually say the F word. The connotation was there. It's part of the fun. Granted, I know in my editing of the podcast that oh shoot, I didn't do one layer over there. That the bleeping, the censor bleep that I used was kind of loud and piercing. And yes, I agree with that, but what I'm actually talking about in this particular case is the fact that a lot of people were extremely annoyed that I basically had the audacity to bleep out swearing. And I had one person, only one person commented to me that they were appreciative of the fact that I bleeped out the swearing. And everybody else was extremely negative about it. So, that being said, we're not trying to make the show. One of the guys wants it to be rather relatively family friendly. He swears all the time too. He's not a heavenly, you know, joyous person who everything is peace and rainbows and lollipops and unicorns and all that fun stuff. But he's a family person, and he's just worried because he's never done anything in the YouTube world, the content creation world like this before. So he's kind of concerned that if, let's say, one day the show gets really popular and a lot of people are listening to it and he gets known for the show, he doesn't want this negative image of himself as this like jerk who says, you know, F this, F that all the time, so as not to give a good family dynamic type of deal to him, just because he doesn't want his, you know, to be known as this guy who's this man's raising children and this is how he talks, you know, type of deal. So I said that I would keep it, you know, a little low key, and I'd bleep out major swear words and things like that. And after your guys' comments, that probably actually won't be the case anymore, though, because of the fact that you guys were so I mean, it was brutal. Like, the comments were so extremely negative. I was so shocked how many people were against the bleeping out of swearing. But that being said, probably won't be doing that anymore. I'll probably just be leaving them in there raw, unedited, and uncut. Doesn't mean that we're going to be every other word is going to be F this and F that, but it will be a little bit more. Oh, so this is not working like I thought it was going to. Oh, how can it do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So if I actually give it one more row over here, because this is going to be really annoying, because now I want to get back in here. Why am I doing all this when I have a shovel? Yeah, I'll just do the typical onesie. Probably can get spiders under there now too, right? Whatever. Spiders can have their fun. This should 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I actually need to move this fence out to maximize space potential. Do I have an axe? I do have an axe. So yeah, that's what I was just gonna say about that, is that I won't be editing out the swearing anymore. So you'll hear full unedited, uncut. Well, it won't be unedited and uncut, but it'll be full swearing and everything included in the podcasts from now on. For your guys' listening pleasure, since you guys are sadistic human beings like myself, who get a little upset when swearing has been removed. But no, that's okay. I'm fine with that, actually. I don't want to offend people by swearing. Me editing it out, I could care less. If I was really anti-swearing, I would be like, you know what, screw you guys. I don't care. I'm going to put that in there anyways, or I'm going to edit it out anyway because I don't want to be swearing. But that's not the case. It's not how it is. It's that I was doing that for your guys' benefit as well as the benefit of my co-host. It's really funny because the other co-host, he was doing some of the editing and for some of the upcoming shows that we have, and he's basically purposely making sure that he was putting together some intro clips, and it was pretty much he took all the swearing that we did and put it into an intro clip because he's more like, no, I want the F word, every other word type of deal, which I thought was kind of funny, like polar opposites on what the thought process was on all that. So either way, that will now be different. And now I'm going to be planting this thing in alternating rows. And for those who don't know, I believe Lorgon did this. I can't remember if it was Lorgon or Zuma Void. Zuma does a lot of the Minecraft testing, but I'm pretty sure this one was actually Lorgon, because he did the whole time block or command blocks where he sped up the time and things like that and made it so that they grow faster, or so stuff grew faster so you could do experiments. And his experiment was about, if you put two groups of the same stuff next to each other, it actually doubles the time it takes for it to grow. Apparently Minecraft does a check on the surrounding blocks, and if it finds a surrounding block that is the same as what it's already growing, as in side to side, it will double the growing speed. Whereas if it's only half, or excuse me, it cuts it in half, or keeps it normal, I should say, if it's alternating crops. So basically, if I do alternating wheat, carrots, and potatoes, it will actually grow way faster than if I just did a field full of wheat versus a field full of carrots versus a field full of potatoes. It will make it grow significantly faster. Come on, buddy. Snapshot still has some bugs in it about what it shows you. So let's do this. I like potatoes a lot because they heal quite a bit from your health bar. Or from your food standpoint, it's just really annoying that you have to wheat. Yeah, if I do this, there we go. It's really annoying that you have to cook them. So if I do that, because I can get a second row of, ouch, a second row of potatoes going over here as well when I get enough. Is that more than 4 blocks away? I didn't think about this. These aren't going to grow, are they? I think I need to put some stuff in the corners. Oh god, you're going to probably kill me. Yeah, I think I'll put some of these in the corner. This episode's really weird. I rambled a lot in this episode. I think if I do stuff like this, it'll extend out the wateriness. Whoops. To the right areas. Either way, all I did in this episode was ranted for a while and made one small farm. I'm so good at what I do. No question about that, folks. And efficiency! Yay! I could make this automated, but why? Why right now, at least? I will probably in the future, but not at the moment. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this ranty episode. Quit being assholes about the ALS thing. For those of you who are being the assholes, stop it. Fucking jerks. But that being said, I'll see you guys next time.